So I cleaned all my makeup brushes yesterday and they're dry now. So I thought I would do another following the back of eyeshadow palette instructions. This week it's the Maybelline Countdown palette. It was a limited edition Christmas New Year's palette from the end of 2019. I'm a little bit dressed up for it because I thought I would. I have gold lips because I feel like that will match the colors. I have my mirror, my base, my things to remove it with, and my concealer and primer and everything like that. I don't have much to say this video beforehand, so I think I'll just get to it on the first of 3 looks. So this first look is called Midnight Awaits, and it starts with apply Stroke of Midnight from lid to brow bone. And Stroke of Midnight is that shade. Really? Yeah, it'd have to be because I'll be blushing. From lid to brow bone. So that's got to be up in the top. This is going to be a very dark look on me, isn't it? Okay. So because I don't want to get my good brush dirty, my good base brush dirty, I'm going to use... Oh, where's the... Yes, this was such a good idea, just shoving them in a bag. Where is this one? My catch-all do-everything brush. So, Stroke of Midnight from lid to brow bone. I've done that. I already have a feeling this look's going to be one of those way too dark for my skin tone looks, but you never know. So just cleaning this brush off on a pad. I just keep reusing it because I don't care. Blend brushing to crease. Sorry, brushing. Blend blushing to crease. So blushing is this top pink one here. I will say though, these colors are quite pigmented, which is nice. I find a lot of Maybelline shadows aren't pigmented. I wonder if Stroke of Midnight was supposed to be a lighter color and then they changed it last minute. Okay, now it does say blend into the crease, so I think I will get a handy dandy blending brush. That is not my blending brush, this is my blending brush, and just kind of blend those two together. I don't super think they work together that well, and the pink's really patchy as well, but I will see what I can do. That's really leaving a mark on here now. It's quite dirty now. Oh well. And then shade Glass Clink all over the lid. And Glass Clink is this bottom one on here, this gold. That's not working at all. I'll be back with a setting spray. Okay, I return with a setting spray. I'm gonna see if that makes this work better. Well, it helps. So that's that. Very fallout-y. Goes quite loose. It's almost like a glitter. Like it's a metallic, but it almost behaves like a true glitter and less like a glitter shadow. Apply midnight crease to lash line and corner. Oh, it says like inner corner on the image. It has 4 in here. What's midnight kiss? This bottom, okay, so that quite deep burgundy. To lash line and corner. Oh, so these instructions are very different. Reading into the next one, because the next one's like from center and lash line, and then the third one's just into lash line. So I guess you have to follow the words, not the picture. So this one says midnight crease to lash line and corner. So, after the last 2 videos, I thought maybe I was going a bit crazy. And I was like, maybe, you know what? Maybe these instructions aren't as bad as I think they are. Maybe they are a helpful guide for people who are trying to use these palettes to do looks with them. Don't think that about this. Let me get the phone so you can get the closer image with the different lighting. So here is it on the phone. You can, let me turn this backlight off so you can see how incredibly, you need the light, how just incredibly dumb and patchy, and like that's just patchy up there. It's way too dark. I look like 2007, like 13-year-old trying to do makeup for the first time. And this palette is new. Wow, that's... Yeah, this is what I thought they would end up looking like, all of them. I was actually well, not the NYX. I was really impressed with the Maybelline the Nudes, and I thought maybe I was just overreacting. This is what I thought. Time to wash it off. Okay. So because of how nasty that made those brushes, I actually got my brush cleaner to just clean them a little bit better, because I plan on keeping using them because I'm kind of lazy. I don't want to get more brushes dirty, then I'll have to clean more again. So look 2 is Sparkler, and I don't think we could get worse than look 1, but we're gonna see. So 1, apply big wash from lid to brow bone. Where is big wash? So big wash is this one. Big wash is that one. You know, they have a perfectly good this in there. No, we're going to go on with that. Oh, if you keep wondering why I keep doing this to start with, it's to basically protect these bits from fallout, so I get a sharper line and all that. Because yeah, this is a very dusty thing, so I'm a bit worried I'll end up with fallout everywhere, so I do that to kind of protect it. Okay, so I've done that. This is going to be, look, at best this is just going to be too dark for me. I can already tell you that. At worst, we shall see. Step 2, blend bubbly rosé. This brush is so glittery now. It's not even pigmented, it's just glittery. Anyway, blend bubbly rosé into crease. So bubbly rosé is this one. It's going to be quite a sparkly look. I will say at least this one tells you to blend things into places instead of just apply here, apply there. I just wish they picked better colors. These look like the same damn color now. To be fair, they kind of look like the same damn color in the palette. That and that. That just looks like a more glittery version of that. And once you blend them, the glitter just goes everywhere. I do apologize for the cat. She's needy at the moment. She needs to just come and settle with me, but she doesn't want to. Anyway. So we're just going to deal with her in the background of the video until she does realize I'm here and comes and sits with me. Step 3, shade center lid. So center lid only. So shade center lid with ball drop. So ball drop is that shade. Oh, so they're trying to make like a halo lid. Okay. So I might, in that case, bring the shade I did before a bit further in on the external corner. So I brought that in on the external corners because reading through the instructions, I can see what they're trying to do. And I'm trying to be accommodating so I can truly get what they want me to do. So it's not me making it look bad. I am following their instructions. Sorry, the shirt keeps falling down. Okay, there. So it says apply ball drop, which is this one, which is that color, to the center of the lid. Now, the last one is 3, 2, 1, from inner corner to the center, from inner corner to center and lash line. So I guess kind of blend it into ball drop. 3, 2, 1 is, this nice champagne-y pink shade. So that one's on the inner corner and then along the lash line. Not doing the lower lash line with this because it doesn't say apply to the lower lash line, and I think that's fine. So for the second look, okay, it's better. It's a lot better than that first look. It's still a little dark on me, but the fact that this top shade is almost more shimmer than pigment has definitely helped. I'll go get the other the phone so you can see more closely. As you can see, it's still a very dark, very glittery look, but it is a New Year's look, so like it's supposed to be for New Year's and that. I expect them to be glittery. I'm wearing a glittery shirt. I'm wearing gold lipstick. I will say they sort of blend into the same thing. Like that shade and that shade just become the same thing on your lid. Especially once you like buff them into each other. It just becomes one big... It sort of gradients down into lighter. But it also sort of doesn't. It just becomes sparkle. But it does, yeah. And the white and the pink, which when you swatch Invisible, are different, but on the lid, I think it's just because there's so much glitter going on. The pink kind of shows up here, but along the lash line it just vanishes. So I don't think it was entirely necessary to run it along the lash line. You could have just put it on the inner corner and it would have been fine. So someone came out to grab something and I thought I'd just remove it because I was at the end anyway, but sorry about that weird cut. Anyway, so on to the third one, which is NYE, New Year's Eve. Apply Fireworks Spark from lid to brow bone. So Fireworks Spark is this one. I'm living in hope that the first one was just hot garbage and these are both just going to get better as we go along. And that, looking by this, might just happen. That's already looking, this one looks like it might match my skin tone. It might just be that they give 3 looks for 3 different skin tones to cover everyone. That would be nice of them. So maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's why that first one looked bad. We're going from dark to medium to light skin tone. Maybe. Step 2, blend resolutions into the crease. So resolutions is understroke and light. It's this coppery sort of shade. So blend into crease. Okay, done that. It's coming together quite nice so far. 3, shade till next year all over lid. So till next year is the shade under that, which is this more goldy, still kind of coppery, but more on the gold side of copper. And it said all over lid. This brush is just glitter. Oh well. Shade Floor, apply TikTok into lash line. TikTok is the very bottom, it's that brown. That brown shade. So it says apply that into lash line. So this eyeshadow palette doubles as a highlight from all the fallout. It just lands where your highlight would want to go. So it, you know, makes you extra sparkly. I'm not mad about this one. Let me get the phone so you can see better. As you can tell, it's much nicer on my skin. It is a little sparkly, but again, it's like a New Year's Eve palette. I expect sparkly. It has this nice, like, it graduates in color. I don't know if my phone will super focus on it, but it does have this nice blend together. Has a nice crease. I like it. Yeah, like, it is sparkly, but I'm not mad about this sparkly. It's a New Year's Eve look. It's supposed to be kind of sparkly and intense, and it looks like a sunset. It looks like a sunset on your eyes. It's really pretty. So maybe this palette isn't as bad as I thought. Maybe it is creating like a look for different skin tones. Because that first look looked really dark on me. But maybe it's for a person with a lot darker skin. The middle look still looked dark on me. But maybe it's for someone with medium skin tones. This light look, I quite like. If I was going to a New Year's Eve party or something. It's shiny and bright and attention grabbing, but that's what you want for something, for like a countdown. So, okay. Maybe the point of this palette is to be accessible to more skin tones. That's good. I will say one thing to it. And I understand that these videos aren't really reviews. They're more just playing with palettes. And I will probably use this one week for work, and I should do this more there. But the matte shades, particularly these two, I found went really patchy on the skin. And that wasn't just from their location. Because I like both of these shades, and I'd probably use both of these in my crease. Blend it out with probably a different eyeshadow palette's blending shade. I don't have a easily accessible blending shade on me. So I do like both of them as shades. But going by how they behaved on my skin, especially when I tried to blend them into each other, they went really patchy. The brown seems okay, but I've only put it on my lid line, so maybe that's why. And I don't think it got me to use this bottom shade. What's that one called? Midnight Kiss. Oh, I did somewhere. Oh, that was on that look as well. That one went well, but again, that was only on the lash line in the external corner. But other than that, I think I'm not as mad at this palette as I was when I finished that first look. I think it tried to make 3 looks for 3 different skin tones, and it would be unfair for me to call out the first 2 as bad when they're just very, very clearly not for my skin tone. Well, the third look is, and I like that third look.